a huge, prestigious competition. There are teams from all over the world. There are teams that take this so seriously that students will just take the year off and just compete in Viz, and they do nothing else but work on Viz. There are teams that have a team of 10 researchers who just do the research, and then there are people who do the oral arguments. So people take this very seriously, and even though Wisconsin does not have as large of a program, we still do extremely well. And we're really proud of ourselves for that, and it's student run, which I think is really exciting, whereas a lot of other teams have some of these scholars you've read about, professors.
Honestly, I did my tour of the University of Wisconsin Law School in March of 2010. It was a sunny day in Madison, and it was 60 degrees. And I remember I did my tour, and I was walking the library, and someone told me, I was asking the difference between moot court and mock trial, and they told me, well, mock trial is more on the trial level, and you have moot court, which is on the appellate level, and there's one competition that allows you to compete in Austria or Hong Kong, and it's the most prestigious moot court competition in the world. And I was just like, wow, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to come here, because the University of Maryland does not send a team. I just thought this is so cool, and like to be able to go out to Wisconsin and be on this super prestigious team and show everyone that like how much I've grown moving to this new state. I'm just getting into the full interest of just me telling you the truth about all this. It's such an honor to be on the Viz team and to continue working with this Article 96 thing. And like I said, when I came home for my visit in Wisconsin, I returned to be a little undergraduate senior at the University of Maryland. I was telling everyone I want to go to Wisconsin, and I'm going to be on that Viz team. And this is like the new opportunities that I can get, going to this awesome law school and being a real person in the world in law school. And this is honestly one of the things that I knew that I wanted to do back in March 2010.
Good afternoon, members of the Tribunal. My name is Cole Agar, and I will be representing the claimant Exquisite Supply in this dispute.
Good afternoon, members of the Tribunal. My name is Will Brunkwell, and I, along with my co-counsel, Erica Zarowski, represent the claimant in this dispute, Mediterraneo Exquisite Supply Company.
I will be first addressing the issue of modification contract, and then the issue of avoidance. And this dispute as a whole is about a fully performed contract that was delivered in a rush delivery situation.
Good afternoon, members of the Tribunal. As my co-counsel stated, my name is Erica Zarowski, and just to confirm, I will be reserving 1 minute for rebuttal.
We're at the opening ceremony of the Viz Feast Competition 2013.
So exciting!
Yay! Ready to win.
And what are you looking forward to most in the next 10 days?
Kicking butt.
And the team is sitting waiting for the announcement of the top 16 teams.
Hello, Equatoriana. You have caused us so much drama. We came to you in a time of need. The supplier was in bankruptcy. And you knew that the shirts would go to Damasira in Oceania. But you used child labor.
Our second pair is, I want to make sure I get this right, Georgetown University Law Center. And you will meet University of Wisconsin.
Woo!
Met a lot of great people and made lasting friendships. So.
Not only with us, but also with the other teams, and that was really important for us, and representing Wisconsin internationally and just being the best we can.
So do Viz next year. It's great. For everything.
As my co-counsel stated, my name is Erica Zarowski, and I'm representing the claimant.
Good afternoon, members of the tribunal. My name is Peter Andrews, here on behalf of the respondent.
Good afternoon, members of the tribunal. My name is Will Brunkwell, and I, along with my co-counsel, Erica Zarowski, represent the respondent, Equatoriana Clothing Manufacturing.
Good morning, members of the tribunal. My name is Luis Valdez, and I represent the claimant, Mediterranean Exquisite Supply Company, in this dispute, along with my co-counsel, Mr. Peter Andrews.
To get
Say hi, everyone.
University of Basel, University of Bern, Bucerius Law School, University of Bucharest, Chinese University of Hong Kong, Columbia University, University of Freiburg, University of Heidelberg, King's College London, University of Lausanne.
What was the Viz experience for you?
Honestly, Viz was the best experience I could have done in law school. And not just because it's fun, because I actually learned a lot. You actually learn law, you actually learn practical skills, you learn how to write, you learn how to argue. These are very practical skills that, if we were to ever go into anything even somewhat similar to international arbitration, we would be able to use the skills. And I think that this has been a really good, fantastic experience that you just cannot get in a classroom. So I 100% think this is the best thing you can do in law school.
The cool thing about Viz is you go to Vienna and you really learn, or you go to Hong Kong and you learn how the world works in some ways. Sometimes you just got to pick your arbitrator right. Sometimes you make that argument, the best argument ever made, and you still get hammered down. And sometimes you make a beautiful argument and you have that arbitrator and it's just perfect, and it's just, you feel like you get a lot of experience. And you get that experience with Viz, you don't get that experience in most of law school. So I would say that this is an important program that has meant a lot to me, and I hope continues for many, many generations to come.
I understand next year you're going to be a coach, and you looking forward to that?
Indeed I am. I'm looking forward to the team that we have coaching next year. We've got a good group of 4 of us who are looking forward to improving and continuing the strong tradition of the Viz program, and doing the best that we can in next year's conversations.